Hello students, welcome back to your channel. Students, today we are going to take 4.2 practice set on page number 54. Only 3 questions are there. Previous in the 4.1 practice set is the sum of the remaining sides. Now here the difference of the remaining sides. So in the previous question it is plus was there and here it is minus. So let's start and let's take the first question. Very important, very easy. Okay. We'll take the step for construction also for first question, and second and third question you need to remember the steps also. Okay, so let's start of the first question. So I have already written the first question, so let's read out the first question and start doing the construction now. Now construct triangle XYZ such that XY is equal to 7.4 centimeter, angle XYZ is 445 degree, XY minus XZ is 2.7 centimeters. Very simple, very easy. First we draw the rough figure. So in the rough figure also we need to be very careful while taking out the figure. Okay, XY is given, so we need to take XY as a 7.4 centimeter. Okay, after that we need to take angle Y. So again what we have to do is Y we need to put first. So Y here and X here. Okay, so this is Y, because XYZ angle Y is in the center, so 45 degree. So we need to take 45 degree of this. Okay, and we need to join this. So this is angle Y 45 degree. Okay, then we need to take 2.7 centimeter now. Okay, so suppose 2.7 centimeter is here, suppose, and we need to join this line. So this is suppose XYZ, so we can give this name to any W suppose. Okay, and here X is our XYZ. Okay, XYZ, this is Z, XY is 7 centimeter, 7.4 centimeter. Okay, XY here. In the questions we need to check it out. It is YZ. Okay, sorry, it is YZ. We need to be very careful. It is YZ. So YZ is given here, YZ. Okay, little bit correction in the question. YZ is 7.4. So YZ 7.4 centimeter we need to take. Okay, then after that of this, okay, we need to take a perpendicular bisector of this one, W and Z. Okay, so perpendicular bisector will go from here like this. Okay, so this is, we need to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, this is only things we need to remember. Okay, so let's draw our main figure. Very simple. What we have to do is YZ we need to take 7.4 centimeters. So I am taking 7.4 centimeter now. See, exactly 7.4 centimeter. So it is 7.4 centimeter here. Okay, so here this is YZ 7.4 centimeter. Okay, what is the next step? What is second step? Second step, angle Y we need to take 45 degree. So angle Y, okay, we need to put exactly at the center. Now it is here like this. Okay, exactly 50 degree, 45 degree. We need to take 45 in between 50 and 40. So this is 45 degree, and we need to draw a straight line over there. Okay, so suppose this is the straight line of angle 45 degree. Okay, now after that we need to take 2.7 centimeter. So we need to take 2.7 centimeter with the help of the compass. So this is 2.5, this is 2.7 centimeter. Okay, so 2.7 centimeter we need to give an arc here. So I have given the arc, so it is little bit a visible one, so I'll make a mark of this. Okay, so 2.7 centimeter. Now we need to join this to Z now. Okay, see, so this is Z. We need to write here 2.7 centimeter, and in the rough figure we have given this name as W. Okay, now after that W and Z we need to draw a perpendicular bisector. Again we need to take a compass and we need to take more than half. Okay, whenever you are drawing the perpendicular bisector, you need to take more than half. So one arc is here downside and upside one arc, and again taking the point Z in consideration, so we need to intersect both this arc here. Okay, so it is little bit a visible one. So this is our intersection point. Okay, both the intersection point, what we need to is we need to join this intersection point and we need to intersect this line also. Okay, so this we need to cut it till we need to intersect this line also. So this is point X. So X, Y, Z is our triangle, and this point we need to join to Z also. So this point and this point we need to join the Z also. Okay, so this is both the intersection point and this is our perpendicular bisector. So this is our answers. Very simple, very easy. If you want to write the step also, you can write the step also. Very simple. Draw a segment of YZ of 7.4 centimeter. After that we need to draw an angle of Y 45 degree. Then after that we need to draw a YW of 2.7 centimeter. Then after that ZW we need to draw a perpendicular bisector. Then we need to take an intersection point of here X and we need to join to XZ. Okay, so we need to draw the XZ segment. So this is our required triangle XYZ. Okay, I hope you understood this also. So, come on, let's take the second question now. Second question is also very similar. If you look at a textbook, it is all the questions are similar. Okay, once you remember the first question, what are the construction steps for, is very simple, very easy. Okay, so let's take the question. I have written the question also. Construct triangle PQR such that QR 6.5, triangle PQR, angle PQR 60 degree, then PQ minus PR is 2.5. So this is also very simple. First we draw the rough figure now. So what is the rough figure says that, okay, draw an base here given 6.5. So QR is the base now, 6.5 centimeter. Okay, after that we need to draw a triangle like this. Okay, and draw a line here. So suppose PQR, so I'll give this name S, and S is nothing but 2.5 centimeter QS. We need to take an arc and we need to join here. Okay, so this is PQR triangle is there. So this we need to take a perpendicular bisector of it. Okay, so this is the angle 40 degree. Q is into center, so Q is 40 degree or 60 degree. Actually, there's a little bit misprint in the question also. It is given 60 degree. Okay, so we need to take 60 degree here. Okay, I have the old book, so there is a little bit confusion in the question also. Okay, so 60 degree we need to take in the 4.2 practice set. Okay, 60 degree. So let's start our main figure. This is the analytical figure. So first we need to take 6.5 centimeter as a QR. So let's take 6.5 centimeter exactly. So this is 6.5 centimeter. So QR is 6.5 centimeter of measurement. Okay, after that we need to take an angle of 60 degree now. Okay, so exactly corner of the angle we need to give, and we need to take a 60 degree of angle. So we need to extend this line. We need to join this point and point Q. Second step is we need to draw an angle of 60 degree. Okay, after that again we need to take a compass. Okay, and we need to take 2.5 centimeters. So this is exactly 2.5 centimeter. So 2.5 centimeter we need to give an arc here. Okay, it is little bit a visible one. So this is 2.5 centimeter we have taken, and we need to give this name as S. Okay, then after that we need to join S and R. Okay, so join S and R here. Okay, after that S and R we need to take a perpendicular bisector. So again we need to take the compass. Okay, so suppose this is perpendicular, it is more than half, so we need to give one arc here and one arc down. Again, on putting on the R, we need to intersect both this arc. Okay, intersect, we need to give a little bit. Okay, so this is the intersection point on both this arc, so we need to extend this line. Okay, we need to extend this line. Okay, this we got it. So again we need to here, we need to go a little bit upward in order to take this line as an intersection point. Okay, as a intersection point. Again it goes little bit upward. So this is our, suppose this is our intersection point. Okay, so this we need to give as a P. So this is triangle PQR, and this intersection point we need to join to R. Okay, so we need to join this R. Okay, till R we need to join it. So this is our answer, very simple. Okay, so this one is this is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, and this part is also a perpendicular bisector. Okay, I hope you understood this also. Come on, let's take the one more question, the last question of the practice set. Okay, actually it is we have taken the 60 degree. Actually we need to take a 40 degree. Okay, if you take the 40 degree, then no need to go a little bit upward. You can easily cut it from here and you can join the line. Okay, in some textbook it is 40 degree and in some textbook it is 60 degrees. So you can make a correction of that, and you can try this question as a 40 degree also. Okay, 40 degree also. Okay, come on, let's take the one more question. Last question is there. So now again in the last question also same, we need to solve it. Okay, so again we need to take rough figure. First we draw the rough figure now. So in the rough figure, same we need to take the base as a 6 centimeter. So this is BC, 6 centimeter. Okay, 6 centimeter. Then we need to take an angle of 100 degree. Okay, so instead of 100 degree you can take 80 degree also. 100 degrees is a little bit, it will not intersect. Intersection point will be very less. So what we have to do is, you can take as a 80 degree. Instead of 100 you can take 80 degree. Okay, make a little bit correction in the question. In the question it is given 100 degree, you can take 80 degrees. So 80 degree also. So suppose this is 80 degree. Okay, we need to join this. Okay, so we can give this name. Suppose ABC. Suppose this is D. Okay, and we need to give 2.5 centimeter here. 2.5 centimeter. This is D, and this is ABC triangle. Okay, so how we can go with the main figure? It is very simple. For the main figure, we need to draw a BC of 6 centimeters. So let's draw a 6 centimeter of BC. 6 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter BC. 6 centimeter. After that, we need to take an angle of 80 degree. So suppose 80 degree, we need to take an angle. So see here, exactly on the line. So suppose this is 80 degree. Okay, see here 80 degree. Now we need to join straight line. Okay, so this is angle 80 degree. Then after that, we need to take a 2.5 centimeter on the arc. So 2.5 centimeter, we need to measure it. So suppose this is 2.5. We need to put here and we need to give the arc. So suppose this is an intersection point. So we need to join here. Okay. So suppose this is ABC, we can give this name as a D, 2.5 centimeter. Okay, now again we need to take a perpendicular bisector. If you're drawing the perpendicular bisector, it is not possible, okay, because the intersection point will not be occur. So what we do is we can give again the line downside, this part, okay. And after that, what we do is we can give this 2.5 centimeter D at the downside. Okay, so this is 2.5 centimeter. See, 2.5 centimeter. If intersection point is not coming, then we can give 2.5 centimeter down. Now what we have to do is we need to join this part now. Okay. And we need to draw the perpendicular bisector of this. So instead of D putting here, we can put D here. Okay. And we need to give more than half. Okay. If we are taking this one now, so it is not possible to take the intersection point of this. So again, this we need to take as a perpendicular bisector. Then we need to intersect both this arc. Okay. Now see our intersection point, we got it. So what we do is we'll take both this intersection point. See our intersection point, this one. Okay, so this is our intersection point. Suppose this is line L. Now once we got the intersection point here, okay, now we got the answer here. We need to join to the C now. Okay, so our main triangle is this one, triangle ABC. We need to construct it. So this is our triangle A, B and C here. Okay, this we don't have to draw. We are already drawing this side at a downstream. Okay, so this is the perpendicular side making an angle of 90 degree. Okay, so in this case we can draw this question. Instead of taking this as the perpendicular bisector, it is not possible to take the intersection point here. So we are taking 2.5 centimeter down to the point of B, okay, and we need to join it and we need to take out the more than half and draw a perpendicular bisector, so we can easily get the intersection point. That point we need to join to the C, so we get the triangle. Required triangle is triangle A, B and C. Okay, so I hope you understood all these questions. So if anything, you can comment, you can share your views also. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.